It was March 21, 1935. America was struggling in the depths of the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl. Funding for soil erosion services was running out, and Wadesboro native Dr. Hugh Hammond Bennett stood before Congress, making his final plea for support of a permanent soil and water conservation program. As he was finishing his remarks, a massive dust storm descended on Washington, D.C. With great timing, perseverance, and a little help from Mother Nature, a bill was passed the next month to extend funding for soil erosion services. 2 years later, the first nationally recognized local district was established in Anson and Union counties, cementing North Carolina as the birthplace of soil and water conservation. Today, North Carolina has 96 local soil and water conservation districts and a strong conservation partnership guided by the great citizens of this state. North Carolina continues to lead the way in the grassroots conservation movement by maintaining strong districts that are held in high regard nationally. In fact, nearly 20 years ago, our forward-thinking districts recognized that the need for conservation across the landscape had outstretched existing public funding. As a result, the North Carolina Foundation for Soil and Water Conservation became a part of the state's Conservation Partnership in 1999. The foundation helps to bridge the gap in funding by offering non-traditional partnerships with corporations, nonprofit organizations, and private donors. These grants and gifts are vital to building strong districts and funding projects that address high-priority natural resource and environmental issues. For more than 16 years, the foundation has made a positive impact on our state, raising more than $12 million for projects. Some highlights include the Inactive Animal Waste Lagoon Closure Program, which has ensured the proper treatment of more than 270 million gallons of waste. The foundation helped pioneer a new state conservation program called AgWrap, which has leveraged nearly $4 million of funding since its inception in 2011. Partnerships with the Department of Defense, NC Farmland Preservation Trust Fund, North Carolina Farm Bureau, and several other organizations helped launch an initiative that tests ways to both protect vital military training routes and preserve farmland and forests in eastern North Carolina. The foundation provided environmental education to more than 200,000 children through its learning centers and educational facilities. And it has established the Careers in Conservation Scholarship Program to foster an interest in the field of natural resource management. The foundation provides equipment like no-till drills to help improve pasture management techniques so that the land is more drought-resistant and better established in marginal areas. These projects and initiatives demonstrate the foundation's efforts to empower local districts and to help North Carolina remain a leader in the conservation movement. We continue to follow in Dr. Bennett's footsteps and look through the dust towards the future. Today, we're asking for your financial support so that we can continue to lead the nation and ensure a strong future for conservation in North Carolina. Grants are becoming increasingly difficult to obtain because of stringent requirements associated with the use of funds for administrative costs. By endowing these costs, the foundation will have the opportunity to win more grants to assist local districts. This endowment will provide stability for the foundation as it continues to encourage conservation and economic growth for many years to come. The North Carolina Foundation for Soil and Water Conservation provides the perfect avenue to show your concern for our state's precious natural resources, while also promoting economic growth and improved quality of life. We hope you will join us in this movement to preserve and expand this national legacy in conservation that countless North Carolinians have worked so hard to build over the last century.